today we are launching the smallholder farmers access to institutional markets strategy for Makueni County 2024 to 2028. It is a document, a strategy that we have developed with support from World Food Program, and it is aimed at enhancing farmer access to public markets, because we have the Procurement and Hazard Disposal Act 2015, which has affirmative clauses that are supposed to enable disadvantaged groups to access public market opportunities. But these disadvantaged groups, which includes smallholder farmers, which includes women, youth, and people with disabilities, have not been able to access these markets. The 30% which is supposed to be reserved for them, or the local content where it's 20%, they have not been able to access this because of the lack of information in terms of what are the minimum requirements that I need to comply to so that I can be able to access these markets, as well as even the procurement entities, the government entities not being so clear how to get the disadvantaged groups comply to these requirements. And therefore, we have developed a strategy which provides for those gaps, addressing those gaps in terms of knowledge, and also providing an opportunity as we launch the document today, bringing together the smallholder farmer groups as well as the potential buyers of our produce, so that then these buyers can now be able to buy from our farmers with the enabled framework that we are launching today. We produce green grams in huge quantities and which have a market in our hospitals. We also produce vegetables, which again have a market both in our hospitals, in our CTTI institutions, in schools as well, and fruits. And these are products that now we intend to have the farmers supported to access these markets. And that is why we are very happy to be launching this document, communicating about it, and we will now be taking the next steps in terms of now training farmers and bringing together the market linkage so that then we get to benefit from these enabling provisions in the law of procurement.
So my name is Lauren Landis, and I am the Country Director for the World Food Program here in Kenya. And really, really pleased to be here in Makueni today, and really appreciate just the warm, warm welcome that I have received. We wake up every single day and work in Makueni with smallholder farmers. But we also work in many of other counties in the arid and semi-arid regions. And the strategy we're launching here today, well, Makueni isn't the first, it's the second county. So this strategy that will help to for smallholders to have access to institutional markets has been tried in Baringo with a tremendous amount of success. This 30% of the market for institutions being allowed to smallholder farmers. But the benefit from Makueni is they can learn from all the lessons learned of Baringo trying it first, figure out what works, how to do that training appropriately, and now we'll apply it to Makueni. We'll then take the lessons learned from Makueni, being second, and we'll apply it to other counties in the arid and semi-arid regions. And we're finding quite a bit of success so far, and we expect that Makueni will really be a tremendous leap forward for this approach. And really, I think what we've been able to do is take years and years of experience in procuring food and in even selling it in local and international markets. And we're now basically saying, can we build the capacity of markets to do what we do globally and what we've done in Kenya for about 40 years? There's no reason you should be counting on the World Food Program to buy in Kenya anymore. Kenya should be buying and selling in Kenya to its own markets. And so really our input here is a lot about capacity building of counties, but more, as the county has already said, in capacity building of smallholder farmers. How do we get the qualifications, the right scale and the right quality of product for these institutional markets. And that's what we're offering.